What's up, Gunpla Modelers? This is Strider Prime, bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. First of all, I'd like to say thanks to everybody who has been watching the MosquitoCon video, MosquitoCon 2010. I really had a great time at the show. I promised that I was going to show all the cool things that was happening at the show, and I'm a man of my word. I'm glad to see a lot of kids, especially some Gundam models there, provided by Albert Fox FTW. I may be pronouncing his tag wrong, but he brought out 8 Gundam models, pretty much taking up the entire table, you could see. But yeah, that's cool. I'm pretty glad to meet him. Again, he is known as Albert Talks FTW. So if anybody wants to check out his channels, go ahead. As you can see, I did not win. Well, actually, you did not see it. I didn't ever recorded it, but I didn't win the category for best 1/48 scale fighter. That's okay. I learned a few things with this kit, and I obviously want to. I have some ideas for my next kit. I was very, very impressed with a lot of models there, especially that big F-15 with all those decals. That whoever put that model out there must have took a long time to set it up. I was a bit surprised that there were not that many ship models. In 2009's version, excuse me, the MosquitoCon 2009 video that I released last year, there were a lot more ship models. Very good detail. But there were a lot of other scale models out there, like those huge 2 tanks that you guys must have saw. By the way, on an inside note, that guy actually says that those are radio controlled tanks. He just removed the engine block and decided and customized it. They are scratch built, so he must have scratch built it and really put a lot of work in it. But anyway, I really had a good time, and I can't wait for the next show. And speaking of next show, I don't know if I'm planning to do one at the end of the month. There's a show in Long Island called Nor'easterCon. Let me pull out the documentation. Here we go. It's called Nor'easterCon. I think it's located in Long Island. I'll have to do an internet search and check this out. 67 contest categories plus special awards on aircraft, ships, armored figures, auto, sci-fi, and dioramas. Obviously, sci-fi will cover Gundams if I want to post a Gundam. Or compete with a Gundam, excuse me. Other paperwork and paraphernalia I picked up along the show were these catalogs. This one's from Easy Model MCR. It's nice detailed catalog. It's plain and simple. I got this Academy one. By the way, these were all free. Academy is a really good company. Have some really good kits. I should have picked up the I was actually eyeing this guy. Let me see if it's here. Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting him, but yeah, I guess I'm overwhelmed by the amount of kits out there. This one's my favorite book. Italiard. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. I'm saying it wrong, obviously. But this one has a wealth of information here. And I have an idea on what I'm going to get. But these are good reference materials and something I can read on the crapper. Now, if you guys saw that, the Grex spray painting, airbrush system is a really cool product. I've never tested out any other product before, like the so-called what do you call it, Iwata or Badger. Pretty much Aztec is pretty much in the lower end of the totem pole for airbrushes, so I'm not gonna get another I'm not gonna get another Aztec out there, even if it's 30 or 40 or $100. I'd rather spend the $150 to close to $200 to get a professional airbrush. And unfortunately, I'm sorry I didn't record this, but that airbrush, it had magnetic caps on it, so you don't have to actually screw it like the Aztec airbrush, where you actually have to screw on the nozzle. The nozzle goes on using magnets, and there was a feature that allowed you to do very thin panel lining. I never seen it done with an airbrush gun before. That is something that I'm actually looking forward to get, hopefully by mid-year or end of this year, excuse me. All right, let me show you what I picked up along the show. Now, unfortunately, there were no Gundam kits, so safe to say, not too many dealers out there. But I think a lot of dealers caught the eye of all those Gundam kits that were being displayed at the tables, and some people were like talking about it, saying, where can we get this, how can we distribute it? So maybe we'll be seeing some future vendors selling Gundam kits in the near future. Maybe they'll get like Gundam Shop, what do you call that, Gundam Models and more. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but they may get like somebody who's selling Gundam kits and put it, ask them if they want to attend their show. But anyway, here are the kits I picked up. Now these are 1/44 scale aircrafts, very small, but I want to keep it along the same scale as my 1/44 scale Gundams. I kind of like these scales. Furthermore, DML, which is a very good brand, makes very detailed kits, especially at this scale. I accidentally picked up 2 of these Warthogs, but this one has a heavy bomb load, while this one have Mavericks and Sidewinder missiles. So I guess that evens it out right there. I got this Harrier set, pretty cool kit. I like Harriers; they're really nice, especially the newer ones, not the Falcon Wolves version. Another 1/44 scale kit was this Pavhawk. This one I can't wait to try, open up. I really like the Black Hawk helicopters, so I saw this one for about $5. By the way, the other 3 were $3 a piece, but I got this guy, and also from Dragon, which is the same company that's along the line with DML. Now, these 2 kits caught my eye in relations to this guy. The Nighthawk is a cool transport helicopter that I've always liked, and since it was selling for $10, some guy was selling it for $10 by Hasegawa, I really wanted it. Ever since I saw that video online about this guy building the 1/32nd scale version, I actually wanted to get the 1/72nd scale version. Couldn't find the 1/48 scale, but that's okay. Now, this is the one part that I went crazy looking for. They don't make 1/72nd scale U.S. infantry, modern U.S. infantry, current to today's infantry that's in deserts, that's in Iraq or Afghanistan. This is actually, I guess, more European soldiers, and I think this kit was made in 1999. Maybe, yeah, I guess maybe it can qualify as that. I'm going to adjust it and make a diorama using these figures. So this is something that I'm planning to work on along with the Striker. So that's pretty much what I plan to do with these models. So that was a good sale right there. Finally, I want to tell you that I'm not going to build Unicorn. I think I mentioned it before that I'm planning to make Unicorn, but I just finished watching Gundam Unicorn, and I'm planning to build this guy. I really like this tank, and I can't wait to build it. So my next video will be me building the 1/44 scale Loto twin set. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more Gundam models. Take care.